It's such a trivial issue. Why
it's
not
not.
bring a
It's
baby
parental
in?
entitlement.
Well, so what? Why shouldn't parents be entitled to be
Because
treated
what about
respectfully?
people who aren't parents? What about people who don't want to listen to a screaming baby?
What can
They
we
don't want
suckle?
to smell
Baby's not screaming. And also,
Babies do scream. Just because we have a picture and a few minutes of it not screaming doesn't mean it doesn't scream.
Babies making a noise is life.
It's horrible.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you don't want to hear babies screaming, climb into your grave now and close the lid.
No, I don't want to hear them when I'm at work. I don't want to hear them. Should I be allowed to breastfeed in my job? Should I be allowed to breastfeed on air?
I think I would be nice, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if that was a thing that you could do, then I'd be like, yeah, of course,
You'd
why
get
not?
great publicity.
Also, you seem to have misunderstood how much of an inconvenience breastfeeding on radio would be, because
well, we're on television now, Firstly. What
radio
next?
is a very good
What
medium
next?
for
Sophie Rayworth breastfeeding during the 6 o'clock news.
Could we have stand-up comedians? But you could, couldn't you?
Well, I don't, because you're delivering a news bulletin.
I always say to parents that they're very welcome to bring infants to my shows and that they're absolutely welcome to breastfeed. And occasionally a baby makes a noise and we have a little laugh about it and then we carry on. And if it crawls across the stage, I pick it up and chat to it while I'm doing my set.
Yeah, make it part of the act.
I just don't understand. Yeah, I just don't understand.
Why are they out that late?
Why that chill?
Why would a parent bring a child to a comedy club at night?
With a licence, you've got to be over 18.
Well, not all of my shows are at night, Christo. I do a thing called Bring Your Own Baby, which are shows that happen in the daytime deliberately so that parents with small
an actual
babies
baby show.
When I do my shows at the Edinburgh Fringe, they're often in the daytime.
Well, in fairness, if the show is Bring Your Baby, I mean, I can understand it being Bring Your Baby, because then I would know.
Maybe Bring Your Own Baby Day in Parliament then, and we've solved the problem.
Well, then if it was a day, yes, fine. But I'm sorry, I am sick to death of these entitled middle-class parents who think that their entire world and everyone else's world should revolve around their little darlings.
And it should revolve around protecting the health service, yes.
Oh, okay, you've made the point about the health service, ye gods.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's important. So, you know, I take the liberty of repeating myself once in a while, as I believe you have with the point about middle-class entitled parents and how a screaming child is
I'm allowed to.
How delicate is to bear.
All right, is there... Oh, by the way, Stella's baby, this is a text from Chris, was bawling its head off when she was on BBC Politics Live with it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, well, there you go.
She's an MP.
Mean, she's ruined television now.
She's got a creche at work. Why can't she use the creche? Why has she got this thing manacled to her whenever she's going anywhere?
I don't think you understand very much about babies. You do have to carry them around quite a lot, Chris.
Put it in childcare.
You can't just put them in a filing cabinet, you know. That's not how babies
Put them in childcare.
They get good expenses, MP. Surely
get good expenses. There's a creche there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but many people want to look after their own baby and don't want to leave it in childcare for longer than they have to.
Well, that is privilege. That is parental privilege.
That's what you're saying, isn't it? That's what you're saying.
Well, actually, I disagree. I think that that's something that parents want to do and that we should create a society in which it's possible for parents to do that by doing things like not forcing single mums to go out to work.
Then where
the dad could do it.
Where does it end? Will we have that police officer with a baby in the child seat in the panda car? Will we have a firefighter saying, "Oh, sorry, I'm not going to have an oxygen pack on my back because I'm going to have little Tabitha"? Ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know why you're asking ridiculous questions, Christo. No, is it going to be
because you know that's where it's going to end up.
That skydiving helicopter rescue pilots bring their babies? No, of course.
Well, if someone who is an MP,
nor is anybody going to take their baby down the mine with them.
If someone
that's not the point.
who is an MP is entitled to, why shouldn't someone else?
They used to take canaries.
But if you work in a place where it is reasonable to bring a baby in, then why not bring it in? It's not causing a problem. It's just a good way to increase the amount of time that parents can spend with their kids, and that's nice.
I don't think that's nice.
Nice for kids, and it's quite pleasant for everybody.
What is this obsession that people think that anyone else wants to meet people's children? I was saying earlier about people, but you know, new mums that take.
I mean, call me some weird left-wing extremist radical if you like, but I'm in the party of babies are nice.
No.
I mean, woohoo!
I was talking earlier about, you know, the thing that happens in every single workplace that, you know, oh, little Lizzie's off work because she's been on maternity leave. Oh, she's bringing the baby into work next week for us all to meet. I don't want to meet this machine pumping out poo and sick and wee and then snoozing. I don't care about Lizzie's little baby.
I'm sorry, just to check, Christo, do you ever pump out poo and wee or snooze?
I can control
It still
myself.
does.
It's a uniquely baby-related issue.
I
Is this
can
what
control
human beings
myself,
do?
and I don't do it in the middle of work. Do you know, once when I worked in a
Were
shop,
you not a baby once, Christo? I know it's difficult to imagine, but was that not once upon a time
I was
you?
a very well-behaved baby, and I had full bowel
You
control
never
from birth.
urinated or pooped in anybody's
I
toilet
once
You wore a
worked.
nappy.
I once
cried
worked
or-
in a shop where.
You're basically the new Messiah, aren't you, Christo?
Thank
That's
you.
you
Kate.
know.
I think now we're on
Just
the same
in the
page at
stable
last.
with the lambs. I don't understand. Is that
I
what Christo's
once-
short for? Jesus Christ! Is
I
that it?
once worked in a shop where a mother came in with a toddler, and the toddler pulled down its pants and urinated in the middle of the shop. And the mother said, "Oh, hello, little, oh dear, oh gosh, I'm sorry," and then just left.
She was really embarrassed, and
She was
I
all
expect trying to
embarrassed.
make
She
a
was
joke to cover
proud.
up the situation.
You know, the
I
world
doubt
does
that.
not revolve around other people's children. That's all I'm saying.
But their world does, and that's okay because that's how we raise, like, you know, babies and young people who feel cared for and secure. Is that we let them know that we're there for them.
Oh, that
And
is the kind
that's
of
one the reasons why
left-wing
it's great
anarchism.
that when parents can, and when it is convenient to do so, they bring infants in to work with them.
That is
they
the
can
kind
have
of
skin contact, so
left-wing
that they can breastfeed.
communist
so
anarchism
they
that
can-
will
well,
bring
this kind of
extremism that will
communist,
bring this
anarchist,
country to its
baby
knees.
carrying, NHS believing in whatnot, lives in the world of human beings that, you know, are there to
Well,
care
I'd like
for
to
one
put a
another.
stop
It's
to it.
actually something rather beautiful and wonderful, and I'd rather listen to a baby than you shouting on your show. So there.
Thank you, Kate Smurthwaite. As always, absolute pleasure.
I
That's
think we
Kate
came to an
Smurthwaite.
agreement there, yeah.
I think
we
we
all
definitely
agree, yeah.
agreed by the end of that.